Joining us now with more on Operation Northern Shield is Middle East expert Dr. Colonel Reuven Berko. Dr. Berko, thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, good evening and Chag Chanukah Sameach.
Chag Chanukah Sameach. So, all right, let's just get right into it. What can you tell us about this operation that perhaps we don't already know?
I may suspect whether I have something new to tell you. After all, this is a real-time action that occurs in these very minutes. And as far as I know, they've already got into or very close to the first one, and they are going moderately to the other targets from east side to west side. People has been complaining for a long time, and it comes that Hezbollah actually imitate the attempts of Hamas to dig tunnels into the underground to reach Israeli settlements and to kidnap a settlement by its own. By the way, I remember this, that the Syrian plans at the time Syria was a state and an army, they planned to get helicopters kidnapping Israeli settlements at the time Syria was Syria. So they imitate two psychological military plans. One is the Syrian one, and the other one is the Gazan one, Hamas terrorist activity, digging down in order to have two arms at the same time, the aviation one, by missiles and rockets and drones, and maybe at the end of the day we'll have a nuclear weapon supplied by Iran, as they do by renewing this missile they have possessing. And the other one is from the underground, kidnapping an Israeli settlement. This is a step they are about to lose in this act.
Well, so okay, so yeah, we know that this is an ongoing plan by Hezbollah, the campaign to capture the Golan or recapture the Golan,
or settlements.
The Golan.
Yes,
exactly.
Yes,
so, how do you think now? Because, as you said, we've basically eliminated.
Not yet, but
we're in the process of eliminating at least this part of their plan. So, how do you think they're going to react to that?
As long as I believe that as long as we deal, this challenge inside the Israeli borders, they have actually nothing to say, nothing to act against. They evaluated the UN resolution 1701 deliberately, but actually they have no reason, they cannot use this against us unless one of the explosions or maybe any Israeli act that will influence the other side might cause some reaction. But I believe that under these circumstances, many say that Hezbollah has grown up while fighting in Lebanon, having tradition of war and a way of fighting, etc., etc. But I don't believe they will take the risk now after losing so many casualties and victims in the fight in Syria. They'll get into adventure with the Israelis, mainly because we have emphasized several times before that we do not treat the Hezbollah challenge as a Hezbollah challenge only. We take it as a threat from Lebanon itself. But I believe that the Israelis are serious enough to clarify this to the Lebanese, that Lebanon will be the whole Lebanon will be the target if something occurs in the future.
All right, well, I think it'll be really interesting, especially to see how the UN or UNIFIL forces will respond, if they will.
We don't count them, actually, we don't take them seriously.
Dr. Berko, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for being here.